be young mamba, baby. 24/8, do what it take. Keep a full tank, all gas, no brakes. I'm throwing hundreds, look at how they ballin'. I know she love it, love the way I'm ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning.
Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Now here's Powell. Harden outside. Pulls it from the elbow. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. Doris, recently the Clippers relocated their G League team, bringing basketball back to the city of San Diego.
Kevin, I absolutely love this because San Diego gets its first NBA representation since 1984. And yes, it's great for the city itself, but it's also a smart move by the NBA. You are tapping into an untouched market.
Leonard, no luck. And here are the Cavaliers. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. And I asked him how you deal with James Harden tonight, and Coach said his focus is not letting Harden get the matchups he wants, not allowing him to get ISOs. Coach said he has to work for it tonight. So they will try to throw some resistance his way, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Tries again. That one falls.
This guy has such a nose for the basket. Kawhi Leonard not afraid to let it fly on the catch.
Pass to Hunter. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context. Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
To the paint. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Eubanks.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Norman Powell.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
Kicks it out to Garland. Poked away.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
Now, here is Harden. jammed by Harden.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Pass to Hunter. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. And then Mitchell at the dump.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
James Harden.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Defensive
Mobley
foul.
may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully.
And that one misses. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Here's Tyson. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Mobley inside. Pass to Jerome. Back to Mobley. Out to the right wing. Tyson. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Harden looking it over. No good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes.
10, the Clippers 13.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
No good from Wade.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Yeah, high IQ from Batum. Leak out, sprint early, get there ahead of their defense.
For three, Mitchell. They get the rebound. Goes back up. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. And it's Dunn penetrating.
Chris Dunn.
And the layup falls. Dunn's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
With the assist.
Well, how about the touch inside from Jared Allen? This guy has got such length and mobility. You add that touch and look out, folks. He's going to be tremendous. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Jerome. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
The assist.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
Yeah, they do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Now here's Leonard. Mills in the corner. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
Coming onto the floor.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle.
LA foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
His first.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
Bogdanovich wide open. A three-pointer, no good. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And Harden with the stuff.
Leonard's huge hands and quick instincts help him grab a ton of steals.
There's Garland. Over in the corner, Allen. Hunter down low. Outside Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
How about the range on that shot? We see Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
Assist from.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And Doris, what's amazing to me, if you look at Kawhi Leonard's production year to year, there's no drop-off.
There's certainly consistency to what Kawhi Leonard does. When he entered the league, he was a defensive force from the outset. And then he built methodically his offensive game. Free throws, post-game, and now range shooting. He is a complete basketball player.
To the inside. Takes it out to Leonard. To the middle. Here's Zubac. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
Yeah, that's Zubac just carving out space with that big frame.
Pass to Merrill. Now here's Hunter. 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Jones. Launches a 3. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Roll on the wing. Back to Garland. Pass to Tyson. Hunter, no one. Oh, big time play! And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now, here's Garland. At the elbow, it's Mitchell. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mitchell. for the lead. Here's Mobley. Here's Garland. In the corner, it's Hunter.
I see him.
Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
Derek Jones Jr.
Well, credit Norman Powell for the defensive play that sets up that fast break opportunity.
Mobley outside. Crafty move. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mobley's got 7 points in the game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Well, we're accustomed to seeing Kawhi as the finisher, not necessarily known as a passer, but boy, what a pass right there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His first.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Cavaliers making a switch here.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
Here's Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
Pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A 3-ball. And another miss by Cleveland.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The nickname is the Claw. Kawhi using those claws to get past that defender.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Mobley. Here's Jerome. Here's Mitchell. And the basket is good. Mitchell's got 6 points.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Norman Powell.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Pass to Jerome. Here's Mobley. Rebound by the Clippers. It's Jones on the wing. He has 6. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Allen. Now Hunter. Into the lane.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Clippers moving the ball around. And here's Leonard from 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Jerome. Cleveland gets it back. Here's Hunter. He's got 5. Here's Mobley. Back to Hunter. Here's Jerome. A 3-pointer off the mark. Clippers leading by 4. Pass to Powell.
You give this guy an opportunity. Norman Powell doesn't need a lot of encouragement. The defense a little late there, so he'll go to the charity stripe.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
He hits both from the stripe. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
That's where you're so afraid of Darius Garland's ability to get all the way downhill, that when he stops and pops, that's easy money.
Now, here's Zubac. Foul for 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Pass to Tyson. They're on the wing. That will count. Misses the shot.
That's the end of the third quarter.
And we've reached the end of the third.
Your
The
Cavaliers,
Clippers on top.
39.
Up.
The Clippers, 43.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Clippers leading by 4. Right side, Simmons. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Simmons got his first 2 points. And here's Garland for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. And the Clippers call time here.
Fans, get loud! Free t-shirts are coming your way if you're in the loudest section. Let's hear you. Make some noise!
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Thanks, David. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 6-point game. Here's Wade. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Well, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Pass to Jerome. And Zubac over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Clippers with the ball. Los Angeles leading by 6. A 3 from Bogdanovich. They grab their own miss. From deep three-point land. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Wide open. Bullseye.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Bogdanovich left side. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. Garland with it. Pass to Jerome. Kicks it out to Garland. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Bogdanovich. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter. And here's Garland for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
But it's so aggressive at the arc. Darius Garland never shy about letting it fly.
Harden outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Garland, no good.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Leonard is consistent at staying aggressive on the offensive end.
From deep. And it's Darius Garland with the three. Garland's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Cleveland. Now Cleveland moving it up.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Stolen by Wade. Garland surveying the D. Pass to Jerome. Here's Tyson. The shot by Wade, wide open. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Here's Harden. And here is Zubac. Up top, Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
Taking 2 shots.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Here's Leonard. Here's the teardrop.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Kicks it out to Harden. Powell, no one around him. They get it back. Pass to Leonard. Dunn, wide open, he fires. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul. Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Left side, Leonard takes the three. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.